Hello friends, welcome to my channel for yet another video on Nifty Bank Nifty analysis. Today's day was a not a good day for option buyers. We saw movement on both sides, on the upside as well as on the downside, and the market was more of a range bound. So the market traded between the range. So unfortunately, yesterday I was not able to make a video, and I'm not sure whether you guys were waiting for it or not. But anyways, let's take a look at how the market traded today. And today happens to be the end of the month as well, so we'll take a look at monthly candle as well as we'll take a look at daily candle. The week ends tomorrow, so we'll take a look at weekly candle tomorrow. But all in all, I think let's take a look at how the market is expected to trade in the next upcoming month and in the next few days, right? So we'll take a look at daily as well as monthly candles. But before that, a disclaimer: all the views and opinions expressed in this video are for learning purposes only and in no way is a buy or sell recommendation. Any buying or selling decision or any trading decision or investing decision needs to be taken after consultation with your respective financial advisors. Viewer discretion is advised. So what I'm sharing with you all right now is a Nifty spot chart on a daily time frame, and as you can see here, yesterday's candle had closed just below the bottom of the purple trend line which we have been referring. And in the previous video, the day before that, I had mentioned that the it is a possibility that the lower end or the lower bottom of the channel will be retested, and that's exactly what happened yesterday, and we had a close beneath the candle bottom, right? Today the market was more of a range bound. So what we have here is a bullish indecisive candle. This is a doji candle because if you take a look at the upper wick and the lower wick, you will see that the size of the wick is more or less same. And though this shows a green color to it, that is, it shows a bullish candle, but it's not actually. It's uh, more like a continuation candle. So I'm expecting more downside to this in the coming days, right? Let's take a look at the monthly candle as well. So today the monthly close was there, and if you see the monthly close, right, so the monthly close clearly suggests that last month it was a doji candle. Prior to that, it was a bullish Morubozu candle, and this week it is uh, more of a doji candle again, but again to it there is a bullishness. So I think all in all, I think it might be that we may see some downside, possibly if we break these levels, right? 21,877 levels. On the other hand, if this has to be a continuation candle, then in that case the high has to be broken, and the next month's candle has to close above this. So currently the market is seems to be indecisive. We also have a very big event. The elections would be coming soon. So between March to May, I think 2024 is what the election duration would be. So it will be interesting to see where the market trades. I would assume till May, at least till the election results are out. I think the market will continue to stay range bound. So what range we are seeing currently? The last month we saw an indecisive candle. This month again, more of an indecisive candle. In the upcoming 2 months also, I'm expecting indecisive candles or range bound moment for Nifty. Right? Let's take a look at 15 minutes candle to see 15 minutes chart to see how Nifty traded today. So so if you see this, right, so if you see this, Nifty opened up with a it opened almost flat. I mean, there was a slight negative, I think, but it was more or less flat, and it opened with a green hammer. But as soon as the hammer was broken, right, the very next candle, this one, the red candle that you see, shows seller dominance. And then if you see the entire duration of the market, it traded inside of this red candle, right? And at the last 15 minutes, I think last 15 minutes, it gave a breakout, which I don't think is a actual breakout. It might be a false breakout. So this particular bottom of the purple channel will now start to act as a resistance. So we have seen that on the daily chart as well. Yeah, on the daily chart as well, we have seen that this was acting as a support. We have seen this bottom of the channel act as support on 24th Jan, then again act as support on 13th Feb, then again act as support on 14th Feb, then again yesterday it closed below this particular channel, and now it will start to act as resistance. So unless the close is inside of this channel on a daily candle, and the next candle post that candle uh, trades inside of this candle, inside of this channel, till then I think we can consider channel as broken right now and will act as a resistance, right? So the key levels to watch out for tomorrow would be 21,855 on the lower side and 22,066 on the upper side. Uh, I somehow feel 22,066 will not get breached in any time sooner. 21,855 definitely has a scope to get breached, and this level has been more or less tested multiple times. If this level breaks, then in that case we may see a quick fall till 21,788 levels, and then further below we may see levels 21,711 as well, right? 711 to 722 as well. Let's move on to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty has been the weaker out of the two, as I have been saying, and that clearly is seen in the pattern here, right? So if you see this particular pattern, this was W. We also had this breakout, but again the sellers continued to dominate, and now we are again retesting the we are going to retest the bottom of this particular purple channel, right? What can the candle that we have today is again a bearish, again a bullish, but again non-decisive candle. If you see the upper wick and lower wick, you will realize that the size of the wicks are more or less same, and the previous candle was a big a bearish morubozu. So this also seems to be a kind of a, this is not an inside candle I would say, but this could be a continuation candle, and the next day, that is tomorrow, we may see again a range bound session or a indecisive candle, and next week we may see a further downfall below the bottom of this channel, right? So the bottom of the channel now plays a critical role here, whether it will act as a support and give a bounce back as in this case, or whether it will get breached and we will see lower levels, is what will be interesting to see. So that is how the Bank Nifty is on a daily chart. Let's move on to the monthly chart for Bank Nifty. So on a monthly chart of Bank Nifty, if you see here, this was a big last to last month, it was a big bullish Morubozu candle. However, last month it did not cross the uh, previous months, that is the back-to-back months high. And if you see this, this was more of a bullish candle, and it had broken the lows of the previous candle, right? And then there was a buying pressure seen. Now this month, if you see that this month, the February month, which ended today, if you see, it is more of a doji candle, right? So there is still indecisiveness. However, the lows of the previous candle are not yet taken out, and even the highs are not yet taken out. So what I feel is, in the coming couple of months, we will continue to see a range of between 44,500 to I think more or less 48,000, right? So more or less within this range the market will trade, and that is because of the elections. As I said, uh, the chances are pretty high that, if this lows break, right, that which is 44,500 or 44,600, then in that case we may retest this bottom of this wedge. If you see this, right, this is from almost March 2020, that is from the COVID time and even before that. So this upper line is starting from what, roughly around 2012 onwards, the highs. This is on a monthly chart, right? So yeah, and this is from this lower line is from 2020. So if you see this lower line has acted as support on multiple occasions. So this month, March 20, April 20, May 20, then again acted as support acted as support on June 22, July 22, then again acted as support, more like a support on October 23, and then November 23. So now if this breaks, right, then in that case we may see a huge fall, and the levels of 40,000 are also possible. 42,000 and 40,000, even 38,000 are possible. However, till elections results are declared, I don't think that is going to happen. So for next couple of months, I think this will more or less be a range bound session, and depending on the results, we will probably see a break on the upside, right? So the chances are high that market will be range bound for the next couple of months, and after that we may see a directional move. Let's take a look at Bank Nifty on a 15 minutes time frame to see how it traded today. The movement was similar to what we saw for Nifty, right? Nifty was a range bound. Even Bank Nifty, if you see, it opened more or less flat, and then there was no actual unidirection for the market, right? If you see this, it went up, then came down, and the entire duration, almost the entire duration, it traded inside this red candle. Then again, when it broke out of this range, it went up, and then immediately it came down, and then finally managed to close somewhere above. Right, the levels here indicate a different story. It's currently suggesting what, 46 to 77. If this would have been the close, then things would have been different, because we had a crucial level of 46 to 55. I think if the market would have closed at 46 to 77, then that would have been above that particular level, which was acting as resistance. However, that's not the case. If you see here, the close is at 46 120. Maybe because of some adjustments, the close is not above 46 255. It is less than that, like 46 120. So all in all, I think there is more scope for a downside and more of a range bound. So we will see movement on both sides in the coming months, for 1 to 2 months. And in tomorrow's session, or in this upcoming week, we probably will see the lower levels of this channel retested, and then we will see again a bounce back, right? So that's how I see market behaving in these coming sessions, right? Let's take a look at Dow Jones. All right, so this was a channel which I had drawn yesterday, and this is not the actual channel, but this was the one which we were referring to, right? This one, and this was broken down, and then it took resistance, then again came down, then again has took taken resistance, and then we are seeing an upside. So 39,011 was the level which had been the breakout level, right? Over here. But again, that did not sustain, and yesterday we have seen it had taken resistance. Day before that, it had closed just above it, and today it is trading down. It was started trading up, but it is currently, at the moment, it is trading down. So more or less, if this candle closes red, or if it closes below yesterday's close, then we are in for a further downfall from here, and the pre-tested level, that is 3800, would again 38,000 would again come into picture, right? So the overall global sentiment seems to be negative. The Indian market sentiments also seem to be slightly negative, and that is the reason why the bias towards the market price would be towards more bearishness, right? There is no bullish signal as such anywhere, except for the monthly candle that we saw for Nifty, which came as a continuation candle. That's it. Apart from that, there is no indication for a bullish market. However, all the other scenarios are indicating towards a bearishness in the market. So in the coming couple of months, till the election results are out, I think the market will continue to stay range bound. We'll see movement on both the sides. So trade with minimum quantity, and also have strict stop loss, right? So that's the analysis from my side. Do let me know in comment section whether this analysis is helping you or not, whether you were able to take trade today, and whether you made profits or booked losses. And yesterday I didn't make a video, so not sure whether you were able to trade based on your analysis. But if you have, then let me know. And also like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. Just before we wrap up, a small disclaimer: making money in stock markets is not easy, and there is no shortcut to make money. However, with overtime and with continuous improvements, we can definitely make profits from stock markets. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.